everybody ain't your allies. Everybody don't see us as one. Surprise! Mexico has like literally changed me, and I respect it, because what I realized, I sat down the other day and I realized Black people, melanated beings in particular, FBAs, like we really have our own culture, and Mexico has made me appreciate FBAs, melanated beings, so much more. Because you in an environment where everybody around you is different, and there's no familiarity. But of course there's familiarity, because we all human, right? And so when I sit back and I look at things, and I'm like, we just are very kind-hearted, sensitive people, and we really have a heart. Like, a lot of us be having hearts out here. A lot of us just really are good people at the core. And what happens is, when you meet with people who always trying to take advantage of you, it can cause a lot of conflict and problems. And when you're in a foreign land, it can cause conflicts and problems and things like that. But just being out here really helps me to appreciate the Black culture so much more. It's like, when I was in Tulum, honestly, I didn't like Tulum. Because I like Tulum because it's beautiful out there. Don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful. It's very high vibrational. It has a lot of nature. It's very clean, and it's like they just get it. But what Tulum lacks is a lot of melanated people, and I started to feel like I was being suffocated. And I realized every time I go to Playa, I feel more better. And I'm like, why I feel better when I'm in Playa, even though I feel like Playa wasn't my type of like place to live, because it's just so noisy and it's just so many people. It's so touristy, and it reminds me honestly too much of New Orleans. That's where I'm from. And so I never wanted to move to Playa, but whenever I went to Playa, I suddenly felt at home. And that's because there's a lot of melanated beings over there versus a place like Tulum. And then now I'm like, damn, I get it now. I get it. All this time, and it's just not clicking in. And suddenly the math is mathing. Sometimes when you don't have something, it's when you realize, like when you lost something, that's when you realize what you have. And I feel like that's the case. Like especially in New Orleans, we just have so much culture. We have so much history. We just are like the blueprint for a lot of things. Twerking would be one of those things. Jazz music would be one of those things. And people just don't give us credit for it, but that's another story for another time. But the whole point I'm making is that our culture is so valuable. It's to be respected. People mimic us. All the way up in these calles in Mexico, I can see Black culture. And I'm like, I wonder what they do. But the most important thing is that us, as melanated FBAs, AAs, need to respect our own culture. And we need to represent our fucking culture. Because, to be real with you, who else gonna do it if we don't do it? There already got people that want to be like us, want to sound like us, want to be in our avenues, and they ain't supposed to be there. Girl, you should be with the Latinos. They got a space for you over there. You shouldn't be over here with us, because y'all not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It's that I am so appreciative of Black culture. And I'm also appreciative of the fact that we know how to come together, especially when we are living in a foreign country. We come together, and I don't always like express appreciation for it, and I don't always like go to every event that everybody throwing all of that stuff like that. But I've been also thinking about starting my own like little group or whatever the case may be, because I don't feel like I'm supposed to be one of the people that be like following, but mostly leading. But you gotta learn to follow the lead, So I kind of like want to do my own thing, in Merida. I don't know if Merida gonna be a long-term home for me, but it's a home base for now. And I've been thinking about starting my own thing, and I'm like asking myself, well, Shai, what do you like to do? I like to create content. I like to create fashion. Like, that's my thing. That's my avenue. There's not too many people here that is like really doing that. So I'm like, if I had to do something every day and pick when I would meet people, when do I meet people and how to meet them and on what basis, what are we gonna talk about, what we're gonna do? It'll be something along creativity, fashion, art, content creating, because that's what I am. I'm a creator. So I might be doing something. I don't know, y'all, what y'all think? And so, like, I know I have to be consistent with this whole YouTube thing. You know, I've been on this channel for about almost damn near 3 years, and I'm not monetized yet. And I think it's because I don't know why. I actually don't. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not consistent as much. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent. You know, all you can do is try, and you know, just give y'all videos, whatever comes to my mind. Because you know, sometimes I'm such a perfectionist. I be like, no, that don't make sense, or no, you know. I'm at my effort stage. Like, I don't care. Just do it. Just do it. Like, don't put too much emphasis on it, because you know, when you try hard, when you die hard. So this is my video giving y'all for the week. I ain't gonna make it too long or whatever the case may be. But I know when I feel like also when the longer you make the videos, the longer sometimes YouTube will push it. I don't know. I don't really get it. But I just hope that I'll try to be more active for us being out in our communities and things like that. Right now, like, yo, I when I moved back to Merida, I messed up. I moved on the outskirts. I'm far from everybody, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stay where. Don't do that when y'all come to Merida. Stay where your people at. I already created a video. I think I already created a video. If I didn't, maybe I'll put it in the description box. I'll put it on the screen, the areas that we want to stay at, because that's where we at. All right. But yeah, that's all I'll have to say for this video. Like, I love Black culture. I appreciate us so much more. And I got ideas storming up in here. Storming even in his head. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, let me know if y'all fellow content creators, if y'all want to even, you know, be a part of this type of group. Because I be wanting to get out there. I want to film. I want to shoot content before my time's up. Like, not my time, like, you know, death. But like, time in the sense that the time I have here. I don't know how long I actually honestly want to be here, because like, it's like the streets calling me. The streets are calling me. The streets in New Orleans are calling me back home. So I also want to just remember this moment in my life where New Orleans girl. And if you know anything about New Orleans people, we are very tribal people, and it just like, I appreciate Mexico for opening my eyes to a lot of things y'all just don't understand. Okay, and one of the things is to realize that New Orleans people are very tribal. A lot of us, we kind of stick to one area. We don't really move to other, but we've been moving all over ever since I've been in New Orleans. My people, my little family, intermediate family, we've been in LG, we've been in the 9th wall, we've been in the 7th wall, not 7th wall, 8th wall. We've been practically all over the city. And you know, I lived uptown for the majority of my adult life, and I love uptown. And when I go back to the States, I'm gonna be uptown. I'm gonna be an uptown girl. So prepare a house for me. Prepare a house for me, good Lord, because that's my vibration. But anywho, we lived in mid-city, so it's like all over the city, you know, all over the city. But what it made me realize, like, for my life in particular, because I kept moving all around in New Orleans, you know, most people don't do that. It gave me the ability to adapt to different spaces. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's why I feel like it was just easy for me to just move to Mexico and adapt to this culture over here. You know, because I've been moving around pretty much all my life. So, but the thing is, people are very tribal, like, especially in New Orleans. And I don't know if they realize it or not. A lot of people that live in New Orleans, they don't even go cross the river, cross the Crescent City Bridge. A lot of them don't even do that. A lot of them, they be having cars and everything, but they just don't go over there. They don't want to drive over there. It's too far for them. Like, it's right there, you know. But I appreciate this journey because I'm learning so much. I've gained so much skill, so many knowledge. My eyes are open to a lot of things. And you know, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I'm gonna say a little bit about it. You can just read between the lines. Ain't nobody gonna have your back like your people. And nobody gonna fight for your people like your people. And that's what they do here. They fight for their people. They stand up for the people. They people could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? They people could be wrong, in the wrong, but they gonna always take up for the people. Always. Because they see me, the common denominator, as outsider. Even though we all human. Even though we all human. They don't see us the same. We as black people, I don't like saying black too much, but us as melanated beings, we have this thing where, oh, everybody is everybody. We all one. Everybody don't see us as one. Surprise! Everybody ain't your allies. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled now. Don't be fooled. Alright. But so anyway, I'm definitely ready to go back to the NO and back to the ghetto states of America. And just do, because ain't no place like home. No matter what. No matter, I mean, you can take a building and put it in. You can put New Orleans people in it. You can make it look like New Orleans, make it walk like New Orleans, talk like New Orleans. But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna never be New Orleans. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't come to Mexico, but if you do, stick to your people. Stick with your people. I don't care if they get on your nerves. I don't care if they, because a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you, what kind of made me just not really want to. When I first got here, there wasn't too many communities. There was like one little main group that everybody would go to on FB, and y'all know what that group is. And that's all they had. Now they got other groups from that, and that's beautiful. We're growing. But at the same time, it just seems like every event we gotta go to involves paying some type of money. And I'm like, I know these people ain't charging y'all to rent out their park, just so that we can congregate. I know that ain't true. Shit like that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, why does everything gotta be about money? You feel what I'm saying? So people can literally profit off of your emotions. People can literally profit off of your needs. Then why wouldn't they? And look, I'm not trying to knock nobody hustle. You do your thing. You do your thing. But the point I'm making is sometimes it's nice to do things that we can do together for free, just for communal sake. But whatever. I did try to start something up when I was living in an area called Las Americas. I was like, we should do the walk around here because it's kind of like out on the outskirts of Las Americas, of Merida. So Merida is in a circle, and then Las Americas is like a little bit over there. So I was like, we got a lot of us over here that start this, but it's kind of hard to get a lot of support. But you gotta be consistent. That's my problem. Call me Miss Consistent this time, because I have to be more consistent and show up. I can't just try it a few Saturdays and then be like, oh, nobody showed up, so I'm gonna stop it. To me, I'm so fucking multifaceted and just neurodivergent and just like, bitch, I get bored fast. If y'all ain't showing up, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But things take time to develop. You can't expect a plant to grow overnight. I should know that because I have a lot of plants. But the point I'm making, y'all, is like, ain't nobody like black people. Ain't nobody like black people. Stick with your people. Our culture is beautiful. It's beautiful. And like I say, it ain't perfect, but it's beautiful. And I appreciate Mexico for allowing me to realize just how special my home is. Just how special I am. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a place that you want to stay forever. You can come here. These fucking flies, though, like, they getting on my nerves. You can come here. The detox, because I think everybody should detox. I think everybody should vacation. But you ain't important until you spending money. Money, power, respect. Shit like you walking up the street just minding your lovely business and motherfuckers just staring at you, and sometimes they laughing at you. But what are you laughing at? I look good as hell, and I'm rich, bitch. Richer than you. That should be funny. That should be laughable. What are you laughing at me for? And it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't at the same time. But the moment you don't, it's like they're against you quick. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel like it wasn't about the argument. It's something deeper than that. It's something deeper. Niggas will tolerate you, but they don't really like you. Come on, that damn beat has been in my background. It's a black beat. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They tolerate you because of your money. They tolerate you. They don't like you. They're not your ally. They're not your friend. You're only their friend when you're spending money. They only kind to you when you're spending money. They only respect you when you're spending money. Money, power, then the respect. That's why we do so well in this land. That's the truth be told. Truth be told. I know a lot of people don't be wanting me to speak, but I don't really give two fucks. As you can see, I'm fed up. Let them who have ears hear. Let them who have eyes see. A lot of times people want to be in my comment section when I first started doing social media in Mexico. Go back to your country. You got a problem when we be in your country, but they seem to forget the fact that there's a lot of them in my country. Taking jobs from people. And when I was I had Mexican neighbors when I was in the States. I never had a problem with Mexicans. I lived in Texas. I never had a problem with Mexicans until I came where Mexicans live. You hear what I'm saying? It's a problem when we do it. How they song go?
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
So stick with your people if you want to come down here or whatever plan you have. Probably a good place to retire versus USA. But they got other countries that don't treat us like this. They are other countries. And I feel like a lot of us be trying to come down here sometimes to be running from problems. Some problems gonna meet you right here. Right here. Right where you at. So it's better to just try to solve problems instead of running from them. So, yeah, that's the reality of the reality. I sugarcoat nothing.